Welcome to your practice, and thank you for joining me for a warm-up flow. This is a flow that you can do if you just want to build a little bit of heat, if you want to just get things moving before you start your day, or any time of the day, really. And it's one of my favorite things to do before I step into a full-length practice. Welcome to your practice. We are going to get started today in a child's pose. So you can slowly come onto your hands and knees and take your knees as wide as you'd like, letting the big toes touch behind you and extend your hips back towards your heels. Allow your forehead to rest down, starting to tune into your breath, just kind of dropping into your practice today. Relax any tension you may be holding in your face. And as you breathe, just allow yourself to release any distracting thoughts. Let's slowly start to extend the arms forward, pressing into the palms. We'll inhale to rise up into tabletop position, so coming onto the hands and knees. Bringing your knees under your hips and wrists under the shoulders. We're going to just start by warming up the wrists a little bit. So we'll start by just moving forward and back a few times. Make sure your fingers are spread wide here and you're just building some awareness in your wrists. And then we'll very slowly just turn the fingers to face the sides of the mat and gently start to move the shoulders from side to side. Let's turn the fingers to face each other, kind of in the midline of the mat, and again, moving from side to side. It's okay if your palms are lifting up. We'll slowly come back to center, and then you can turn your right fingers to face your right knee and start to just move forward and back a few times. Again, just warming up into the wrists. Slowly release, rolling or shaking out your right wrist and switch sides. So we're going to turn the left fingers to face the left knee and gently start to move forward and back. Slowly release, rolling or shaking out your left wrist. Pressing into your palms, let's go through our cat-cows. Inhaling to drop the belly low, take the hips up, roll your shoulders back. As you exhale, start to round your spine, chin to chest. Inhaling, drop your belly low, take your hips up. Exhaling to round your spine, chin to chest. Let's go for 3 more. Two more. Last one. Let's slowly come back to center, and then we're coming into a floating tabletop. So starting to just engage your inner thighs a bit. Imagine you're squeezing a block between your knees. You're going to just lift your knees an inch off the ground and starting to take floating cat-cows. Inhaling, keeping your knees off the ground as much as you can. Lift your hips, open your chest. As you exhale, pull your navel in, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhaling, open the chest. Exhaling to round. Let's go for 3 more. Keep engaging through your inner thighs. Keep pressing into your palms. For 2. Last one. Slowly coming back to center. From here, just immediately lift your hips up into a downward facing dog. You can start to paddle out through your legs, relaxing your head, pushing the tailbone up and the chest towards the thighs. Take a deep, deep breath in, push your hips back. As you exhale, look forward, stepping or walking towards your hands, coming into a ragdoll position. So you can take your feet as wide as you'd like, put a little bend in your knees and hang your upper body down. Swaying or bouncing is always welcome. Try to relax your head and neck. Let's inhale to slowly start to roll our way up to standing, circling the arms all the way up as we come up. Deep, deep breath in. And exhaling, hands to your heart. Amazing. Inhaling to circle your arms up, interlace your fingers except the pointer finger and the thumb. Inhaling to reach up. As you exhale, lean over towards the right, opening your chest and grounding into the sole of your left foot for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling back up to center and exhale to the other side for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling back up to center. Let your palms touch. Look up. As you exhale, fold all the way down. Inhaling, halfway lift, flat back. As you exhale, bring your hands down. Let's step back into downward facing dog. Pressing into your palms. As you inhale, roll forward into a high plank. Look forward, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, bend your knees, drive your hips back, downward facing dog. 2 more times, just like that. Inhaling forward, pressing into your palms, engaging your core and your inner thighs. Exhaling, driving the hips all the way back. Last one, roll forward. Exhaling, bend the knees, lift the hips up. We'll inhale to roll all the way forward, high plank, hold it here, breathing for 3, 2, and 1. You can drop your knees or start to squeeze your elbows in, lowering through your chaturanga. Coming all the way down, inhaling to lift your chest, roll your shoulders back, coming into a cobra or an upward facing dog. On an exhale, push your hips back, downward facing dog. Pressing into your left foot, inhaling your right leg up. As you exhale, step or drag your right foot forward and drop your left knee down behind you. We're going to press into that right foot, inhaling to circle your arms up. Interlace your fingers except the pointer finger and the thumb. Inhaling to reach up like you're pointing towards something, maybe bending deeper into your right knee. Inhale. As you exhale, lean over towards the right, breathing. You might need to engage into your inner thighs a bit here to just keep stable for 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling to reach back up, maybe look up. As you exhale, bring your hands down to frame that right foot. Lift your left knee up. Take a few moments to just wiggle forward and back here. If you want to, you can draw some circles with your hips. Pressing into your hands, step or drag that right foot back, downward facing dog. Once again, we'll roll forward 3 times, inhaling to roll forward into your high plank. Exhaling, bend your knees, drive your hips back. Inhaling to roll forward, pressing, engaging through the inner thighs and the core. Exhaling, bend your knees, drive the hips back. Last one, roll forward. Exhaling to drive your hips back. Once again, we'll roll forward. You can choose to drop your knees in your high plank or lower down through chaturanga. Pressing the tops of your feet down, inhaling to lift your chest, cobra or upward facing dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Amazing. Inhaling to lift your left leg up. As you exhale, step, drag, or shuffle your left foot forward and drop your right knee down behind you. Take a moment to engage through your inner thighs, pressing into that left foot. Inhaling to lift your arms up, interlacing your fingers except the pointer finger and the thumb. Reach up with those fingers and bend deeper into that left knee, breathing into your hips. Take a moment, feeling into this position. Engage a little bit more through your inner thighs and then start to lean over towards the left. We're breathing into that right side for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling to look up. As you exhale, bring your hands down to frame that left foot. Lift your right knee up, and you can choose to either shift forward and back or maybe even draw some circles with your hips if you'd like. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pressing into your hands, let's step or drag that left foot back, downward facing dog. One last time, inhaling to roll forward. Exhaling your downward facing dog. Inhaling to roll forward. Exhaling your downward facing dog. Last one, roll forward. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Inhaling to roll forward, holding that high plank, feeling the full engagement, and then starting to lower down. One last time, we'll lift up into a cobra or an upward facing dog. Lift your chest, roll your shoulders back. Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Press into your hands, come up onto your knees, and let's settle into a child's pose. Big toes are touching. Sit your hips back towards your heels and relax your forehead down. We're going to pause here and take 5 breaths. Noticing your arms, noticing your shoulders, your hips. Inhaling to rise back up into your tabletop position. Take a few moments to once again draw some circles with your hips in one direction, then the other direction. Let's slowly come back to center. Inhaling to push that right heel back. As you exhale, step or drag your right foot to the outside of your right hand, kind of coming into a lizard lunge here. Bring your hands to the inside of that right foot. You can pop up onto your fingertips or you can have blocks under your hands. An option to sway from side to side. Breathing into the hips. Pressing into your hands, let's step or drag that right foot back, dropping the right knee down. We'll switch sides, inhaling to kick your left heel back. As you exhale, step, drag, or shuffle your left foot to the outside of the left hand, getting low with your hips. And once again, it's totally normal if one side feels a little bit different to the other side. You can either enjoy stillness or you can gently move from side to side. Pressing into your hands, step, drag, or shuffle that left foot back, dropping your left knee down. We're going to press into the hands and just swing the legs to the sides, coming into a seat. We'll extend both legs forward, coming into a seated forward fold. Inhaling both arms up, and as you exhale, fold over your legs. You can grab your shins, your ankles, your toes, or your feet. Think of using your hands to gently pull your chest forward, and maybe you might be able to access your lower back a little bit more this way. Breathing into the backs of the legs. Starting to regulate your breath if you've been breathing a little bit faster. See if you can fold a little bit deeper. Let's very slowly start to lift the chest. We'll take the hands behind us, pressing into the palms. Your fingers could be facing away from your hips. Press the feet down and we'll come up into a reverse tabletop. So driving down through the soles of the feet, squeeze your glutes and push your hips up as you press into your palms. Option to look up or relax your head all the way back if that's accessible. We're breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very slowly release your hips back down. Pressing into your hands behind you, gently swing your knees from side to side. Very slowly make your way into a comfortable seated position. Take a few moments here, bringing your hands onto your knees. We'll end with some slow neck circles, so you can gently just start to draw some circles with your neck. Moving as fast or as slow as you'd like. Trying to release any tension you may have accumulated in your neck, in your shoulders. Change the direction of your head roll, so starting to move the other way. Again, slowing down your breath. Let's go for some Sufi circles, so moving the chest around. Slowly coming back to center. Take a few moments to just start to ground and settle your breath. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide your practice today, and hope to see you next time.